All right, so we're gonna head out for a short ride. This morning, the R18 went out this morning. All this week, the Indians being given a chance to be ridden. This evening, now I'm gonna take out my Honda Shadow, my classic Honda Shadow VT 1100 Ace. American Classic Edition. Gorgeous bike, simple, twin carbureted, nothing fancy, but beautiful bike. The bikes that have not been ridden lately, well, they have been in the last month. That's the GS Adventure and the GT. They've been out in the past month. The lithium battery start is just amazing. And the sound of this bike is, take it closer for you to hear it, that drop. They're saying it's like a Harley because the Harley is no big deal. But this has got the single pin crank, one of the rare single pin crank models that they say sounds like a Harley. Harley has no trademark on that sound. That's why they lost that lawsuit with Honda. But beautiful bike. Let's get ready to gear up and ride out. Today was a light choke before I started it. That's better. It's a little tight in here. Nothing fancy today, no Bluetooth helmet, just a regular old school helmet, always protective, very old school, speedometer, mileage, neutral light, turn light, high beam, that's pretty much it. No fancy stuff on this bike. It's got a fuel petcock because it's carbureted. And that sound. Neighbors might not appreciate it, but hope you can hear that sound. This bike has disc brakes front and back, but it's so different from a modern bike. The modern bikes stop on a dime. This bike takes a little bit to get it to stop, but it's still beautiful. I miss my highway pegs on this bike, the riding roads. It's not the fastest bike. It's not the, I would say, the bike with the most features. But it's beautiful in its own ways. No auto cancelling turn lights either. There we go. Old Alton Road. Did I mention this bike is shaft driven, 5-speed, dual carburetors, beautiful rumble. You can feel that nice vibration from the V-twin. The sound is beautiful. Everything is stock on this bike, 100% stock. 28-year-old bike still runs like new. Continuation of Old Alton Road. Look at that view. Beautiful. I always forget. So used to the self-canceling, get spoiled with all these luxuries. And the beauty is you don't know what gear you're in. You can only tell by the feel. There's no digital sign here telling you, oh, you're in fourth, you're in fifth. The bike tells you what gear you're in. But this bike exhaust note is better, in my opinion. Built Hilltop Road. I typically ride this back roads a lot. Stop for pictures. This guy's got a Texaco station. I don't know if it's a real station, gas station or not, but it's a private gas station. Iron Horse Stables. I believe that's what it is. This guy here has goats and sheep. Maybe they're taking a nap. Oh, they're inside. It's one of the most beautiful small rides that I do, winding to the back roads of Copper Canyon and Hilltop Road. Here is Hilltop Estates, brand new development, $1 million houses, because people want to get away from the city. This is a new road coming in, coming from where I don't know, possibly from tree. That bare tree over there in November, in fall turns a bright yellow orange. I'll see if I can put a picture on this video. This tree right here is absolutely gorgeous. Stop here often to take a break. And there she is. That's the Ace in jade green and ivory cream. Looks like it just came off the showroom floor. It's 28 years old as of now. Everything on this bike works and runs as it should. I've still kept the headlight the old school. I haven't put halogens and anything fancy because I want it to look old. It's not that I cannot change the headlight and put an LED, but it will take away from the bike. And I don't ride this bike long distance and at nights. It's more of my pleasure cruiser, daytime short rides. That's why I don't have any bags. I don't have any place to carry things on this bike. I keep it as bare as possible. Absolutely one of my favorite bikes to ride. I guess all my bikes are. So we're gonna get ready to head out from here. I don't know if you can hear the bike, but it's idling beautifully. The exhaust is 100% stock. I haven't changed it. I don't want to change it. It looks brand new. It's running beautifully. I want to keep this bike as stock as possible and give it that old school charm that it has. If you look onto the, it's got the green, jade green. It's got a red pinstripe and the ivory cream paint. So beautifully done. This shadow, I wish they would still make bikes like this. Indian does, I gotta say, Indian company, motorcycle company still does make classic beautiful bikes. My Indian Springfield is an example. The biggest fear on this bike for me is the tubed tires. So if I'm out riding somewhere and if I have a flat, I don't have a way of fixing it. I have a plug kit, but a plug kit will never work for a tube tire. So that is my only fear about this bike, riding it outside and far away, because when I ride, we're going to hop back on and we're going to get back onto 1830 and we're going to take some nice sweeping curves on 1830, do this bike some justice. Sometimes I wish the turn signals at least had a little beeping sound alarm to tell me. I guess it would be irritating, but I always forget to turn the signals off. Then I have people tell me, hey, your signal light's on. I remember because now I'm talking about it. Equally beautiful through Copper Canyon.